So how do you know what you mined where? We're going to cover that today. Living in a Dcraft world, the Omicron edition. Available on CurseForge. Yeah, I got to put that in every time. So here's the thing. I've been doing some surveying and cleaning out old tunnels and whatnot, and I got new tools. There it is. See that? That is a Dawnstone pick. You're going to like the Dawnstone pick. It's fast, way faster than stone picks, faster than an iron pick, as much utility as an iron pick. You're going to like it. So anyhow, I'm doing some surveying of where the special stones are and cleaning out what I got, and I found I had a tunnel here that I really hadn't explored. So I'm going to push tunnel, and we're going to let you watch. So you enjoy. I usually push these in groups of 10 or 20. I'm doing 10, so I've got 11 torches, one for the front. And then we'll put one up as we go down. And of course, the first thing we get to show you is the amazing Dawnstone shovel, because you just can't have enough gravel, I'm telling you. This is a very gravelly area. Actually, interesting thing about this area, lots of gold. I don't think I've ever landed in a place with more gold ore that wasn't in the mountains, or the mesas, I mean. I'm definitely not going to have to find myself a mesa. So I have got gold coming out ears. I can afford to make Dawnstone tools in this particular version, which I've never been able to justify before. There we go. See how fast that goes through that cobblestone? I don't even realize I've touched it and it's broken. Got our torch up. Yay. Not looking so much for mundane stone as I am the ones from rock hounding. The pretty ones. I figure if I don't have a marker up, and I'll show you the markers in a minute, but if I don't have a marker up, I can get pretty much what I need, be it, limestone, marble. Those things do have a little bit of a distribution, but generally they're available enough. You don't have a lot of trouble finding them. Oh, turns out the stone cutting equipment works on mundane dimensional stone like andesite and cobblestone, things like that, things I didn't think it would work on, and it does. So we can get all those shapes and wonderful things for the mundane dimensional stones as well. Oh, good, we need more copper. So here's the thing. Yeah, iron's big right now, and I got a lot, and I'm using a lot, but copper is still king. You're going to be using it for alloying. You're going to be requiring it for a lot of your ember stuff. You're going to be requiring it for a lot of your immersive engineering stuff, so you do need copper. Zinc, still not, yeah. I got an idea for zinc and tin. There's a thing that's a zinc tin alloy, and used in a lot of things like valves and pumps and things like that. So we may end up having a use for it yet, a justification for it, so to speak. Yeah, right now we're just moving everything up. Let's move you over there. Let's move you there, since we're not wearing you at the moment. Oh yeah, and I found destabilized redstone, and I had to gather some up. That's cobble, that's granite. Okay. Usually, destabilized redstone drops a calthrate, but every now and then, when you break the destabilized redstone block, it does not drop a calthrate, and it just pours destabilized redstone everywhere, which can be quite messy. Well, I am not seeing any specials down this tunnel at the moment. If we do more exploration later, we may get to log some of those, but it doesn't look like there's anything super available at the moment. I was hoping we'd find more sunstone. Got quite a bit of sunstone. I'm in good shape on sunstone. Yeah, I'm flush with coal. I ain't gonna argue over little bits and bobs. I say on this side of the mine, I have been finding lots of red tiger eye. But we may be out of that level now. Found it on like 2-3 levels. So that was torch number 11, which means we are 10 sections in or 50 blocks. Oh, I missed you. How did I do that? There we go. So currently looks like the survey for this is going to be copper. I don't believe I found anything else. Nope. Just coal, things I can't go and put up there. Well, I could put a block of coal up, but yeah. So we'll just bag and tag all this. Cobble, 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 diorite, granite, cobble, slate. There we go. And we'll move on to the next. And already, here we've got some specials. Let's grab a sample. Let's grab another sample. And that looks to have been it. Maybe. It doesn't look like I pushed any tunnels down through this either. This must have been fairly dry. That's usually what happens if it's just coal. Don't usually mark anything. Not usually worth the... Oh, we got copper there. I don't know if I've got a marker up there for copper. We'll put one in if we don't. There we go. Probably do, though. Nope, we don't. Oh, yes, we do. Right there. Copper. So, for these guys... Oh, and there's a dilithium I can grab now. Basically, about the only thing up here that I haven't grabbed are things that were too hard that I needed a diamond pick for, and I didn't want to waste my diamond pick on at that point. So put our samples in on this side. So we have our diggy side and we have our not so diggy side. Plus the option, if we ever want to go this direction, we can head that direction. But yeah, not too much down in there. Copper, 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 copper. Now see, I already got one of these and I put it in the wrong spot because I hadn't worked up what I was going to do yet. I just wanted to snag that. So put that right there. Did I fill that up? I didn't fill it up. So we put the cobblestone in as a space holder, in case we find any other good stuff. And I can see special down there, which looks like the same one we just grabbed. Yep, ocean jasper. So these things tend to... Hello. Oh, that's the sodalite. These things tend to run over a couple of different layers. And again, I didn't push a survey tunnel here. So let's do that real quick. 1, 2, 3. Oh my. There we go. There's 11. Sometimes I start them at this end, sometimes I start them at the far end. It all depends on where I'm at in the process. If I push the tunnel and I decide to put a survey tunnel in, it may be at the end and I work my way back. If not, I start here and I work my way down. Just whatever happens to be easiest at the time. No, you probably can't hear the sound because I didn't turn it up, because I just got out of bed a little while ago, and it always seems like sounds are louder in the morning. I don't know if it's because I'm old or what, but I like my TV low first thing in the morning, blaring at night because I can't hear it. So now you're getting a little background music and some noise from the pick and the walking. Makes you feel a little more ambient. There's a word for you, ambient. Words with more than 2 parts. That's an old joke where I come from. I lived in a town where they couldn't say words with more than 2 parts. Oh, sunstone and dunite. So we will have some samples. Some of these stones are prettier and more useful than others, and sunstone is one of them. Dunite, not so much. Dunite's kind of ugly, actually. But it's good for those places where you need contrast, or if you're into cross stitch, it is a color you can use in your palette. And if you don't know what I mean by cross stitch, that's where you erect a big frame in the landscape and you start filling in with different colored materials and make a picture, just like with cross stitch. So if any of you out there do cross stitch, you can do your cross stitch in Minecraft. You can do anything pert near in Minecraft except go diagonal on rails. I do not comprehend why somebody has not made a mod to let mine tracks go diagonal instead of zigzag, 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 zigzag. You would think that would be one of the first things they would correct. Nobody's done it, and there's got to be a reason for it, because it's about the most useful thing you could do. I hate making those big square angle things to get around. I would love to be able to go in a curve or a diagonal. They can do it for immersive railroading. If you've ever looked at that mod, you can make curves, circles, grades, all kinds of things with your tracks. Not so with minecarts or railcraft. Would have thought railcraft would have had something to let you do diagonal. There we go. That's everybody. And we didn't find squat. Which is probably why I didn't do much here. I got some coal. That's about it. It's about 2 minutes. So it's not soft coal. It's actually what our regular coal, if we were, to call coal what it is. Minecraft coal would be bituminous coal. Alright, so now we know we can get sunstone there. Oh, and I forgot to put the dunite in. Well, goodness gracious me. There's the dunite. Blech. That's what that color is. That color's black. Cobble, andesite, cobble, cobble. It's all cobble, yep. Put that back up there. And here's another one that don't have no survey markers. Seems like there's a pretty dead area here for about 3 levels. That's about 20 blocks. Coal and unidentified minerals. Which, you know, the unidentifieds are going to be important later on. There's more dunite. Man, the phone is going crazy. I'm getting so many silence calls I've got to block. A lot of green. And again, I didn't push a tunnel. So, let's come back one and push a tunnel. Actually, let's go put these specials up, and then we'll go push a tunnel. That way they're out of the inventory. Is that everybody? That's everybody. And put our torch back up. This is the cool section of the world, and by cool I mean cool colors, blues and greens. Not a lot of reds. At some point I will create a master palette and show you all the different stones that are available. I have it in my old world. If you go look to the old Dcraft video tour, it shows you basically all of them. I think I got all of them in their raw form, their polished form. Oh good, we got more sunstone. Put that in. There are certain ones I'm trying to collect, which is why I'm surveying where they're at. Not really digging them all out at the moment. In case I need to use them, I know where they're at if I don't have them. And there's more sodalite. So grab that. I did a little upgrade on the charcoal kiln. And oddly enough, I ran a new batch of charcoal in the big kiln. It's all pretty and everything. And I missed a block. So I can put these in the mineral survey. All the wood stacks in there went away. I came back to collect my charcoal and my ash, and it was plumb empty. And then I saw light streaming in. It's like, oh my God. You're kidding me. After all that and all that wood, I forgot to plug a hole. Happens. Usually happens at least once a game. You overreach, especially if you're working with dirt in the beginning. You overreach with your shovel and knock a hole in there, and you don't even notice. And then next time you go, there you are. Bob's your uncle, and you got no charcoal. I don't know who came up with Bob's your uncle, but I've been using that term a lot lately. Alright, this is the tricky part. Ah, good, we got it up high enough this time. So there's a reason for that. First off, you block this off so if you fall, you don't fall as far. And looks like I need to move some stuff up. Or get rid of some stuff, one of the two. Basically, you don't fall as far, you don't take an extra 4 falling damage. Distance of 4, whatever you get for that distance. So it saves you a little on damage. And putting the torch up there means critters ain't going to spawn as likely. Unless the Piglin Lord dies, then there's a chance. If you don't know about the Piglin Lord, you may find something in this world about him. Yeah, just going to let that hang in awkward silence. Ooh, we got a chamber. And we got gold. I didn't think we were deep enough for gold. We must be under ocean. I'm pretty sure sapphires are in ocean environment. Is that? Nope, it's not. Okay. I was afraid we had a golem sitting up there. Alright, let's pull this. There we go. And get the gold. Like I say, lots of gold in this area. Don't know why. But we likes it. So this should have been the last torch. Pretty sure that was the last torch. So that's what that looks like. So we will block this off. And we will take our samples and we will put stuff up. Although it's quite a hash at the moment. All right. So I got gold. It doesn't look like I brought any of the others down. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Let's get rid of that. Got gold. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right. So we had a sodalite. We had lead ore. We had felsite. We had a sunstone. I think we had felsite. Maybe we did. Yeah, I'll mark it. It should have been down in this area if we had it. Yeah, no copper. Yeah, so that should be it. So dunite. There we go. Let's put 1, 2, 3. Guess we'll use that slot. Put the felsite there. There, and we'll crown it with the sunstone. Yay. And then on this side, we got lead and gold. And that's how you do it. And you just go on and keep going until you run out of picks or room or something. I'll put this all in my bag. Granite. Pull the cobblestone back out because we'll be using that for fill. At least a couple of them. Alright, I'm going to head down and rinse and repeat. So, y'all have a good time. Looks like we got a good survey going here. I just need to see if there's any specials in here and clean out anything what be left over. So, you have yourself some fun. I'm going to keep digging. Come on, show me show me the pickaxe, show me the love. And we'll have another report for you in a little bit. Probably be out chopping trees or something, or decorating, or yeah. Still got lots of things I need to do for maintenance stuff, and then we can do... Oh, I got lots of iron. I got so much iron now, I got iron chests, so I have a lot more room for storage. So that was a step. Yeah, I got ideas for other stuff to show you. It'll be a bit. Bye. Next time on Living in a Dcraft World, we start to prettify our charcoal burning pit. That will have a little bit of a philosophical discussion on some subjects, so come on back, y'all.